Right, Kira, you haven't done these yet, have you? So I'll be shouting out instructions to add gears or take gears on, but a lot of it's down to how it feels to you when we use RPE. So it's the scale 1 to 10, same as I do at swimming and running and that. So 10 being you can't talk and all you can do is hand gestures. 1 being you're sat on a settee watching the telly. So if I say RPE 2 to 3, that's kind of light activity. 4 to 6, moderate activity. 7 to 8 is vigorous. So it's uncomfortable, you're short of breath. 9's very, very hard, you're almost flat out. 10's you're absolutely flat out, you can't sustain it, kind of stuff. So we'll remind you all the way through of that.
Okey-doke.
Yeah. I will get the timings wrong and Diane will shout at me as well. Yeah. I've already lost my screen with the instructions on for tonight. Window. Full screen. So it's the same as we did last week. We're just upping the cadence a bit. So for those who weren't on last week and haven't done your homework, why not? It's to build on the back of what we did in the last one, which was very much getting fitness up on the bike. And now we're going to start getting that neuromuscular connection. So we worked on your cardiovascular. So now we're going to work on how quickly you can turn your legs over. And then at some point, we'll work on some strength as well. But for this week and the next 2 weeks, we've still got cadence to work on. So it's about getting your cadence up, getting your legs used to turning over a higher cadence, because it's ultimately more efficient. Nearly ready to go. How many have we got on tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 again. I had 13 last week. Oh, we've got a couple of doubles up as well, haven't we? 15.
No Spider-Man.
No Spider-Man this week. Have we got a Marie or is he just a Craig?
Oh, Marie's out. She's somewhere. I don't know where she is. Gone out somewhere.
We've got 14 then.
Oh, really?
Right, Di, are you ready?
Okay.
Anybody else that's running off the Garmin program? I'll give you a 3 count. So 3, 2, 1, go. Right, nice steady 3-minute warm up first before we get into some activators. I've got wrong flipping glasses on. Never mind. So nice and light for the moment. Just get all your joints nicely moving if you haven't already done so. Anything feels stiff or not working right, as usual, just focus on it. So make sure you get some good ankle flex. Just feel your knees. Right, then just pick up the cadence now. Bring it up to about 80 to 85. Just keep it turning over. Nice and light. Right, so in 5 seconds, stick a gear on. 3, 2, 1. Bring the resistance up now. Should start to work a bit harder. Probably about zone 2, you're just tapping along. You're feeling a bit of pressure on it, but not a great deal. Heart rate should be starting to pick up a little bit now. Start to bring the cadence up as well. So 85 to 90 now. Check where mine is. Yep, 90. So if you haven't got a cadence meter, watch my feet. Right, stick another gear on. Again, hold that cadence about 85 to 90. Oops, I'm a little fast there. That's better. I'm on 90 again. Right, pick up the cadence a bit more now to get it to 90 to 95. Start feeling like you're losing the resistance, stick a gear on, because it depends the turbo you've got. So should be working relatively hard now, kind of getting into tempo, threshold pace, so between RPE 4 and 6, aim for 5. Right, so we're just going to hold it here now. And then in about 20 seconds, we're going to start the activators. So it's 30 seconds. It's not flat out, but it's over threshold. You're going to bring your RPM up to 100. Three, 2, 1. Pick up your RPM to 100.
3 minutes.
Hold it for 30 seconds. You might need to stick gear on. Aiming for RPE 8. The vigorous. Over threshold. Hard, hard, hard. Dig in. 10 seconds. Make sure your cadence is 100. 2, 1. Right, back your gears
30
off.
seconds.
So take all the gears off. Get down to a nice, easy tap over. Feel like you're just lightly pushing a light gear. If you've got a power meter on, about 50% your FTP. Two, 1. Off we go again.
30 seconds.
Have the gears on. Pick up the cadence. Hold it here. Ten seconds, keep it going. Check your cadence. 3, 2, 1.
Lap 4,
Take your gears
30
off.
seconds.
Back it off. Turn my fan on.
We got your fan on, Craig.
Yes, mate. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, look. There you go.
Mine's
Right, last
just
one.
good.
Going in 5. Last activator. 2,
Lap
1. Off we
30
go.
seconds.
Stick your gears back on. Get it up to 100. Should start to blow now. So it should be at least in heart rate zone 4 by now. Don't forget there's always a lag. 2, 1, and off.
6, 30 seconds.
30 seconds recovery. And then we go straight into the main set. So you're going to chuck 1 or 2 gears on. You're going to bring your cadence up to 95 for 3 minutes. And then we're going to keep going up. So the first one, it's all done at RPE 8. So pretty much what we've just done. 2, 1, off you go again.
Lap 7 seconds.
So the difference is your cadence is lower. Target cadence 95 for this bit. So round about your FTP power wise, RPE 8, heart rate wise, and feel wise. Sorry, feel wise RPE 8. You just had a recovery, so probably zone 3 or zone 4 for your heart rate. Just hold it here. Make sure you're not overspinning. So all we're going to do is just keep upping the cadence at this resistance. And if at any point it feels like you're starting to bounce or it's too easy, stick another gear on. Remember to use your hamstrings. That'll suck you onto the seat. That's it, well done. Remember, keep it smooth. Check your cadence. 95. Aim to hit cadence. Don't go above, don't go below. Get my FTP. Last minute, and then we're going to up the cadence. So make sure you're not overspinning. Still holding 95. Slightly fast. Let's bring that back down. So keep it smooth. Keep your circular pedaling going for this one. It will help you, especially if you're not used to higher cadences. 30 seconds. Then we're going to go to 2 minutes at 100 RPM. So all we've done is just stepped all the RPMs up by 5, I think. Possibly. Three, 2, 1, right.
3 minutes.
Pick your cadence up. Right, there's only 2 rules now. If it feels too easy and you start to bounce, and it doesn't feel that you're at RPE 8, stick a gear on. If you can't hold the cadence, take your gear off. That's more important. The only thing that matters is the cadence. I'm leaking. Flipping fans turned off again.
Want a proper one or 2 or 3?
It's nice because Joanne connected it to her heart rate monitor yesterday. It's not talking to mine now. We'll do something about that. I like fixing technology on the fly. Put it on manual. Right, 30 seconds. Then we're going to pick the cadence up to 110. God, bang on 100 still. Same rule. If it feels too easy and it's starting to get away from you, stick a gear on. If it's too hard and you can't maintain 110, take a gear off. That's more important. Aim to hit it bang on. There's no leeway with these. 3, 2, 1. Right, pick your cadence up. Right, I am. Come on, let's be faster. I say I'm on 110. Remember, it should be vigorous activity. Keep it going. Another 20 seconds. The intervals are getting shorter as the cadence increases. 10 seconds. Nearly there. Got the screen position right this week so I can see the rest of it. Right, pick it up again. 30 seconds at 115. Stay on 115. Keep it going, nearly there. 2 more steps to go, only short ones. 3, 2, 1. Pick it up, 120. Remember, if you're losing it, stick a gear on. I might have to stick a gear on. 1 and maximum. Fast as you can go. Might have to stick a gear on. 3, 2, 1. Take your gears off. Let your legs spin down. Two minutes recovery. So drop it to 80. Cadence. Oh, that's it. I'm on 80. Get a breather, get a drink. Get your heart rate under control. You shouldn't have found that massively hard from a resistance point of view, but it'll have blown your heart rate because of the speed you're turning your legs over. Control breathing, just get your heart rate under control, 50 seconds. And then we go again, but we're going in reverse this time. So 15 seconds max out, 15 seconds 120, 30 seconds 115, 1 minute 110, 2 minute 100, 3 minutes 95. Remember you control breathing. Breathe in, count to 2. Breathe out, count to 4. No gasping. We had enough gasping last week. Yeah, Simon, Gasper the friendly ghost. Right, 2, 1, off we go. Pick it up, you're going to need to stick your gears on. Get your cadence up first. Smart trainers, it might take a while to catch up. 2, 1, bring it down to 120.
15 seconds.
That's it. Hold it there. And bring it down to 115. That's it, I'm on. Hold it here 30 seconds. Well, a lot less now. Four, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down to 110. 1 minute here. Remember, if you can't hold the cadence, take a gear off. Bring your cadence, 110. 30 seconds. Oh, that blew me heart rate. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Drop it to 100. Hold it for 2 minutes. Then remember, if you're struggling holding it, take a gear off. And relax into it now. Get that form back if you lost it. As soon as you go into circular pedaling, use your hamstrings, you'll find it easier to keep you engaged in the pedal stroke. Use that hamstring, suck you onto the seat. 1 minute. Take the cadence again. Look at that, bang on 100. 30 seconds to go. I've got a rate pull under here already. See, aircon's on. That's 5 seconds. And we drop into 95. Drop down to 95. Don't be tempted to overspin. If it feels too easy, add a gear on. If you can't make it, take a gear off. That's it. 95. So use this last 3 minutes and try and get your breathing under control, get a head start on your recovery. Nice controlled breath in, controlled breath out. As soon as you can go to 2 to 4 or 1 to 2 breathing, or even better, circular breathing. So it's in through the nose, out through the mouth. Still counting 1 to 2 though, or 2 to 4. Or 3 to 6, you get the drift. Let's check your cadence. Look at that, bang on 95. Nailed it tonight. Everybody good? Nice and smooth, yeah, it looks nice and stable tonight. Anybody getting a nice puddle underneath them? Nobody's admitting to it anyway. Just watching the woodlice in the boat, floating around on it. Check your cadence again. Still on 95. Forty seconds to go. So it is part of the main set, this, but this first part is an activator for the second part, just to make sure your legs are properly warmed up for high cadence. One and off. Take your gears off. And let your legs spin down to 80. 2 minutes recovery. Get a drink. Now into 4 cadence sets. So what we're going to do for this one is 4 sets, 4 little pyramids. We're going to keep adding gears till we get halfway through and then take gears off, but we're going to hold the cadence the same. The only difference is this week we're doing it at 85.
Doing it at what?
85. Well, 85 to 90 will do. So I'll give you a range on this one. Don't go above 90, don't go below 85. All right, 45 seconds to go. So for your first block of 1 minute, they're all 1 minute blocks. You can add 1 or 2 gears on. You're aiming for just under your FTP or on your FTP. Then you're going to stick a gear on, it's going to take you to threshold. Then you're going to stick another gear on, you're going to go above threshold. Then you're going to take a gear off and go to threshold. And then another gear off and go sub-threshold. So this one's all about holding that cadence under pressure. Right, 2, 1, stick a gear on.
2 minutes.
So pick your cadence up now. Get it up to 85. Don't forget to check that cadence, 85 to 90. I'm too fast. Way too fast. So if you haven't done this before, use the first one as a side to then decide if you need to add more gears on. So it's kind of RPE 7, RPE 8, RPE 9, RPE 8, RPE 7. So you're going close to max, but not all the way there. What's my power doing? I could do it another gear. It's better. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stick a gear on. Get your cadence back up. 95 to 90. Should feel like you're at RPE 8 now. So it should be hard. Top end of vigorous, but not extremely vigorous. Check your cadence, make sure you're not overcooking it. I was. Twenty seconds. Three, 2, 1. Stick another gear on. Again. Get it up to 85 to 90.
Will you make your mind up? Last set was 90 to 95.
85 to 90.
Yeah.
Mark, just my hands and the top half of my body is just shaking and I can't stop.
Just wind it down now.
You got leg, Ian?
No, I've
10
got rid of that.
seconds.
It's just hanging on a little bit, but
3, 2, 1, take a gear off.
Lap 24, 1 minute.
Let your cadence drop down to 85 to 90 again. I'm about 88 at the moment. Thirty seconds. And seconds. Two, 1. Take a gear off. Let it come down again. 85 to 90. We start to recover now. Thirty seconds. Then it's rest. That's it, well done. Three, 2, 1.
Lap 26.
Take all your gears off. Get it down to 80. Just turn your legs over. Get a breather, get a drink. Set 1 done. Rep 1 done, sorry. No, set 1 done. You better get your heart rate down fairly quickly on that. Just turn your legs over, get your circular pedaling, get your breathing under control. 1 minute to go. Then we go again. So adjust the next one if you need to. If it felt too easy when you were at the peak, stick another gear on at the beginning. Again, if you can't hold that cadence at any point, so 85 to 90, drop a gear off. 30 seconds, we go again. Then we should be on 80. Oops, I'm a bit high. You need to be at 80 to recover properly. Thought my heart rate wasn't going down. That's better. Now watch my feet. 10 seconds. 2, 1, off we go. Stick your gear on. Get your cadence up. That's it, I'm on 90. Lock it in. Nice and smooth. Don't forget your smooth pedaling with this. Pedal around all 4 quadrants. So the drive down, the scrape, the pull up and the kick over. Use this first one to think about that. Get it locked in on both legs. You suddenly see your cadence jump. That's it, well done. Looking solid, but relaxed. 3, 2, 1, stick another gear on,
128.
quickly get that cadence back up. Don't overshoot. That's it, I'm on 90. Get your cadence again. Get your pedaling. Don't sneak into piston pedaling where you're just using your quads and your drive down. You're teaching your muscles to work at a cadence now, so you need all of them to be working. 10 seconds. Three seconds, we're going up to the top and stick another gear on. Pick that cadence up. Got a power meter, just check your power. Yeah, I'm definitely about 110. And then no higher than 90. Should be burning a bit now. Twenty seconds. And we start coming down. Five, 3, 2, 1, take a gear off. Oh, don't like saying that. Let's see, get it on 90. Get into your relaxed pedaling. Check your cadence. Check your form. Nice and relaxed. Get them knees in, get your shoulders down. 10 seconds. Last bit. 3, 2, 1, take your gear off. Let your cadence come down. Right, smooth pedaling. Let's try and do some recovery while we're still under load. Get your breathing under control. Nice and smooth. Use all 4 quadrants. You want to work on it, just pick a quadrant. One of the other 3. Pull up, scrape or kick over. Just focus on that. Then try another one, then string them all together. Check your cadence. You find it easier now. Last 5. Sit all the way to the end. 2, 1, and off. Halfway through. Well done. Get your cadence down to 80. Get a drink. Get your breathing under control. Couple of controlled deep breaths. Get some fresh air. Right. Recovery breathing.
Ooh.
Everybody good?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
Anne?
Yeah.
If you're struggling, just take the gears off and just spin your legs over. We're at fairly
Okay.
low cadence at 85 to 90. So just turn your legs over. You all right, Kira?
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up, that's it. I know Simon's all right, I can hear him.
Yeah, shut up.
It's like over the engine.
Oh, this fan's cooling me beautifully, Craig.
Yeah, mine is now. I've just
Oh.
remotely turned mine up with my phone.
I've had to turn it up.
Mine's amazing. 1 pence an hour, this one. 1 pence an hour.
Mine's having even less than that because it's hardly on.
Just open a window, Phil, you can eat.
1 pence an hour, ain't he? Still burning more watts than you are. Right, 5 seconds. Let's go again. 2, 1, stick your gears on. Pick your cadence up. Get it up to 90, 85 to 90. You want to be aiming for 90 now. Don't go over though. Use this as part of your skills to learn to hold cadence. It's a good skill to have, especially when you're on longer rides. Especially long, flat TT rides or middle distance, long distance triathlon. You need to be able to hold the cadence. Seconds. 2, 1. Stick another gear on. Pick that cadence up. Give it a chance to settle down. That's it. I think I need another gear. That's better. Let's have a look at that. Yep, I'm bang on key. So if you have got a power meter, just check it. You should be round about your FTP now. If you haven't got a power meter, it should feel about like threshold, so what you can hold for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm not going to use the word comfortable. There's nothing comfortable about FTP tests. Ten seconds. We're up to the top. 3, 2, 1. Stick another gear on. Get that cadence back up quickly. Don't overshoot though. That's it. 89, that'll do. Smooth pedaling. Just check your form as well. Soft elbows, loose neck. Turn that frown upside down. Get them knees in. Roll your pelvis forwards. Slight flex in your ankles. Nearly there. We start coming back down. Oh, legs are burning. Four, 3, 2, 1. Take a gear off.
36. 1 minute.
Let that cadence come down. That's it. I'm on 89. Lock it in to get straight into a good form. Nice and relaxed. Just drum your fingers on your bars. Like you're playing the piano. Loosen that tension out of your forearms. It's just wasted energy. Uncurl your toes as well. That's my bad habit. Get your cadence. That was about 87. I dropped a bit. 3, 2, 1, take a gear off.
37. 1 minute.
Get them on cadence. So again, use this last one to recover. Try and get your breathing under control. You're blowing a bit. Just slow your breathing down. Just check your cadence again. Make sure you've not drifted over because your pedal stroke suddenly got that efficient. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and take your gears off. 2 minutes recovery. 1 more to go. Get yourself a drink. Another one. Spiders and the woodlice have got together now and they've built an ark. He's heading out towards the edge of my mat, actually. There's a power supply there, so if I go... Could be interesting.
Simon's gone for aero.
Yeah.
I've resisted as long as possible. Now it's just dripping off me.
I glanced up then and thought it was Johnny Depp. Arr.
You on.
My feelings
I
are
was going to go down the whole Captain Pugwash then, but I've decided to back out from that one.
Yeah, there's youngsters knocking about that might not understand it.
Yeah. Who says I don't just adjust my sessions for the audience?
5.
3, 2, 1. Come on, last one. Stick your gears on. If you think you can make it harder and still hold the cadence, stick another one on. I like to stick an extra gear on. It's like British Bake Off, the extra slice. It's Toller's Turbo, the extra gear. Don't be tempted to overspin though. I'm bang on 90 there. Look at that. I thought I was going a bit fast. I wasn't. Halfway through, this actually feels all right. This, and I've stuck an extra gear on. Maybe just counted wrong. Yeah, counted wrong. Power's where it should be. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Going up to RPE 8. Just under FTP or threshold. Heart rate zone 3 or 4 when it catches up. It's the problem with heart rate, it always takes a while to catch up. It's not a good measure for reps, short reps anyway. So you'll never actually hit your target. That's it. Don't forget your smooth pedaling. Don't forget to check your cadence. I was at 91. I was just a smidgen over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stick another gear on. So we should be at the top of the hill now. Check me check me power, yep. Yep, that's spot on. Yeah, watching your power meter, you can slightly vary your cadence to hit your target power, but I'd rather you hit target cadence. Even if it means you're going over. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a gear off. I hate pyramids. Start to lose your breathing. Just try and get it back under control. Especially if you're doing a bit more. Starting to lose mine. Take your cadence. Ten seconds. In. Last bit coming up. 2, 1. Take your gear off. Spin your legs down. 90 again. Last minute.com. Use this last minute. Get a head start on your recovery. Last 20. Get your cadence. Bang on. Get your power. Yep. Check your effort. Should be about 7. So the bottom end are vigorous. 2, 1.
Last 44. 1 minute.
Take your gears off. 2 minutes recovery.
Oh, pardon me.
Get your heart rate down over these 2 minutes. Make sure your cadence is down to 80. And then we'll do a quick 3-minute ramp down just to flush your legs out, cool you down. Well done. Did it feel easier than last week?
No, definitely not.
I had a better second half than first.
Yeah, you might just overcooked it a bit. It's not supposed to be uber hard. You know, it's only that last minute in the middle of the pyramid where you're going up to 9. You're only there for a minute. You're pushing relatively low cadences at the moment. It will be going up. Next week it'll be 90 to 95. I'll probably peg it at 95 next week. So we're just getting your legs used to doing a bit more of a loaded stint at high cadences after you've already warmed them up at high cadence. Because you're putting quite a bit of power through, you're at threshold and above threshold. So for me, I think I was pushing 250 watts at the middle of the pyramid. Some of you might have been pushing more, some of you less, but that's quite a lot. It's probably more like 120% FTP rather than 110, but it's the gears. And again, it's more important to hit the cadence loaded than hit it underloaded. Because the whole point is he's trying to stretch yourself to hit that cadence. Right then, so just stick a gear on and pick your cadence up a little bit. So we're going up to about 90 again, with just one gear. So should feel okay actually. About RPE 4-5. Just like you're kind of pushing along nice on a steady flat road. That bit between Maltby and Old Coats, except for the bit past the geese. Are the geese or ducks? The geese, aren't they?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah. You all know what I mean. The ones
Answer
that
the
dress
yes,
up. Yeah.
Just before somebody pulls out at driveway in front of you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold the cadence, but take your gear off. So you're still spinning quite quickly now. We'll drop the cadence in 15 seconds. Got my bum's gone numb. 2, 1. Just drop your cadence now down to about 80 to 85. Leave the gears on. Should be quite easy. If it's not, take another gear off. It should be just light touch now. Depends on your turbo. Because I'm not pushing against the kicker, it's dropped the resistance off a bit. Right then, so just unclip your right leg and pedal with your left leg. If you haven't got clips and you're in cages, just focus on your left leg. Three, 2, 1. Bring the other leg back in. Pedal both together again. Right, 5 seconds. Kick your other leg out. 2, 1, and kick it out. So you're pedaling on your right leg. Try and keep it smooth, so it's not banging. Now you know how good your pedal form's been going while you've been practicing it. 2, 1. Bring your other leg back in. Just spin your legs down now. We're at the end. You can stop your clocks. Right, so just bring your left leg to the bottom. Just come up onto that leg. Make sure your bum's fairly close to your saddle, but not on it, and just drop your heel down. Be careful, just feel for it. In case you've got a tight Achilles. Just lower it in. And then come out. Can't hear you. I asked George to do it, but I don't know if he did it or not. If there's any cams on the side with lids hanging off, then he's done it. Sorry. I'm sure the dogs would be trying to eat me if I'd not fed them. Right, change legs, other side. Again, drop your heel down. Just feel for it. If it feels crusty or painful, just ease into it gently. Don't just launch into it. Remember, this is the best way to stretch your calf and Achilles out. You'll get a lot more stretch than standing on a curb or on your step or doing a runner's lunge. Just come out of it again, lift out, and then slowly back in again. Try and get a little bit more out of it. That's it, well done. Right, jump off, kick your shoes off. As always, try not to stand in the puddle. I've got cramp in my car. That's a fairly big puddle. See me this week. Sort of. Let me slide the telly over again. That's better. Right, so cross your legs over, we'll stretch that glute out. Weight on your back leg. Make sure your back leg's fully extended. It's hyperextended or it's fully extended, so it's flat. There's no bend in it. Just softly feel your way down. You can use your legs for support. If you've not done this one before, don't close your eyes because you'll fall over. So you just feel it isolating that stretch down the back leg, hamstring, and through your IT band and your glute. So as always, nice controlled breathing. So breathe in, slow breathe out. As you're breathing out, release the tension. Breathe in, just lengthen your spine, breathe out, release that tension, fold a little bit further. Last one, breathe in, breathe out, fold. Just roll yourself up, just be careful. Again, cross legs, other leg this time. Now, feel your way down. You'll find you've got one leg better than the other. You find you've got one glute that hurts more than the other. If you get any problems with your lower back and you get sciatica or anything like that, whichever side you get it in, it's the opposite glute and opposite hamstring you need to work on. Same again. Get your breathing in, just get through that stretch resistance, your stretch reflex. Breathe in, just lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Do your fire breathing if you want. Your lion breathing, depends which yoga discipline you do. Roll up. Oh. Right, grab your left leg. Get your knees together. Make sure they are together. Pelvis facing forward. Nice and upright, shoulders back, head up, chest out. Push that hip forwards. So you should feel it all the way down your quad and your hip flexor.
Ouch.
My hip flexor and quad is absolutely knackered on this leg. Coach sent me up Asdaril at Denver yesterday, and about halfway up my hip flexor went. And there's nowhere else to go apart from carry on going. So use your bike for support, put your hand on your bike and just roll forwards, lift your knee up behind you so you get an extra stretch down that hip flexor. You get a bonus stretch down your hamstring, but it's more at the top of your hamstring this time. Again, nice controlled breathing. One last push. Release, but release your legs slowly, don't just let it drop down. Same on the other side. So set it up properly, make sure your knees are together. You're nice and upright, pelvis facing forwards. If you can take your hand off the wall, do that. Get your balance in. Push that hip forwards. Feel that quad and that hip flexor engage. Again, use something for support, either a wall or your bike. Just pull that knee up behind you. Pivot forward like you're doing a hip hinge. So you come to core on Monday, you'll know what the hip hinges are. So you're just pivoting from that hip forwards. Again, nice firm power breathing. Breathe in under tension. Breathe out all that tension. Get a bit more out of it and then release. Come back up. Right, we'll just do some hip openers. So just pick your leg up, put it across like that. So it's like a figure of four. I think Teresa does these. I don't like them because it's no good for my knee, but I'm going to do them for you. I'm just going to suffer for you. So you can do these on the floor. This is one where you sit on the floor with figure of four and pull your leg towards you. So just drop down, force that knee out just to open your hips up. This is my bad leg. I can hear my knee crunching. So I don't like doing these stood up, I'd rather do them on the floor. If you want to do some of these afterwards to pigeon as well, so bring your leg forwards and across. Same on the other side. Bring it across the top of your knee, drop down. This is my better leg, you can tell. So you can use your hand to push that knee down. Really hoping that hip and that glute up on that side.
Who's that moaning like a girl?
It's,
Hey.
it's Lieutenant Lassard, I'll tell you.
24601.
And back up again. Right, feet shoulder width apart. Put your hand up in the air, hand down your back. Grab hold of your elbow, just lean over. We'll do the old one this time. So as you're leaning over, you'll feel your tricep, your lat stretch. And the other side. And back up. Just put your hands on your shoulders, just rotate your elbows around. Exaggerate the movement so it opens your chest up. Put your shoulder blades together, bring your elbows together, open out your shoulder blades, and back the other way. Get tense when you're on the bike, especially if you're gripping the handlebars and you've not got soft elbows. Just shake that off. Hands on your hips, just rotate your hips around. Because it won't be a cool down without this. You can do the strictly dance as well if you want, and back the other way. That's it. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Well done. Awesome.
Thank you.
Cheers, Mark.
Thanks.
Next week.